Oh. All right, boys and girls, today is July the 19th, 2023. Pretty hot out here already at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm also trying out a new wireless camera to see if that makes any difference for the audio. Right now I'm just going to hit some practice putts here on the range. Because putting was absolutely atrocious on Monday, and let's see if we can get some practice in. Should be teeing off here within the next 10 minutes or so. All right, the other day I got to play with a couple of very nice gentlemen, Rick and Steve. Having never met them before, I was a little bit quieter on the camera than I normally am, so there wasn't a whole lot of commentary. Today I'm playing by myself and should have a little bit more commentary, plus with the camera, with the wireless mic, hopefully it picks up more of the conversation I'm having with myself over the ball. So let's go ahead and get started and let's see what we can do. Tee shot number 1, par 5, dog leg left, back to the right, over water. All right, it started out just a little bit further to the right than I wanted, but it drew back toward the bunker down there. It might have gone in the bunker, which will be a bummer because I won't be able to go for this green in 2, but that's okay. Not a horrible first shot with not much warm. The ball did go into the bunker, but these bunkers don't have a whole lot of sand in them, so they're very firm. It's probably going to be a little bit like hitting off, I don't know, a softer hard pan than it is trying to blast it out of a bunker. I need to lay up, there's no doubt about that, but am I? That's the question. It's 220 yards to the pin. On number 1, I'm not very loose. Hitting out of a bunker, water right. There's no way I should try this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. 222 yards out of a bunker. First hole, not loose, so I'm not gonna be able to swing real hard. I'm gonna hit 3-wood and just try to make sure that if I miss it, I miss it left. All right. Well, that was such a bad miss that it's a perfect layup. So I got lucky. All right, 112 yards on this shot. That atrocious bunker shot, which I should have never tried to begin with. I topped it out of there and it rolled down to 112 yards, which is a perfect layup. I'm gonna try to hit this new approach wedge that I got. what's in the bag video is gonna be coming up here probably within the next week or so. All right, 112 yards to the pin. Let's see what I can do. All right, so it's a confidence issue with these new clubs right now. I just don't trust the distance yet, so I'm really just not pulling the trigger like I should. So I chunked that shot from 112. Now I've got about, let's see, probably got about 50, 55 yards, something like that. Yep, 55 yards. Exactly. Pull out sandwich. Let's see if I can get up and down and save this par, because that shot was atrocious. Well, almost made it. That ball never left the pin, it hit the pin and dropped straight down. It couldn't be more than a foot, I don't think, unless it bounced back a little bit further than it looks like. But it hit the pin, so hopefully I can make that putt for par and move on. All right, it hit the pin and bounced back to about 2 or 2.5 feet. I'll get this other ball that I hit for a practice shot out of the bunker. All right, let's see if I can make this putt. All right, 2.5 feet up the hill. This is what I was just practicing on the practice tee box, practice green. Nice little quick, firm stroke. If it's gonna break at all, it's gonna break right to left. So I'm not gonna take it out of the hole. I'm gonna try not to take it out of the hole. Just quick. All right, right in the middle for a par, save. All right, not a great tee shot, but not bad. Terrible out of the bunker, but got lucky and put me right into a perfect layup position, which I did not take advantage of. Chunked it to 55 yards. 55 yard shot, hit off the pin. And I made the 2.5 footer, 3 footer for my par. On to the next. Number 2, straightaway par 4 up the hill. It's out of bounds left. And it's a lot of high grass to the right. So you really don't want to miss either way. But there's a pretty good bit of room out there to miss, but you just can't miss big. Hit a good drive here Monday. Let's see if I can do it today. All right, that's a little bitty cut right down the middle of the fairway. Not hit very far, but nice, easy, controlled swing, letting the club do the work. I'm gonna try to force myself to do that more off the tee box, because they're letting the grasses grow up around here again, which is fine for better golfers. But when you have just a lot of, you know, scrub golfers that come out here, high handicappers, you know, new golfers and whatnot. It's not fun to have that kind of stuff around here because you lose balls all day long. So, I mean, you've all seen me play. I did not score as low last year in 2022 as I was hoping I would, but I think I shot a 75 once, and that was with a terrible front nine. Most of my other rounds were in the low 80s. The other day I think I shot 87. Not good, but I mean, like I said, I hadn't played anything but a 4-man scramble in quite a while, so I didn't really expect to score well. Plus all, you know, hitting new clubs for the first time ever. There's always that little bit of, well, a lot of inconsistency, but there's also, you just don't trust the distances. You don't know how it's going to react off the club head and all that kind of stuff. So just a lot of indecision, lack of commitment on a lot of the shots. So hopefully I do better with that today. All right, we have 165 yards up the hill, so it's going to be playing closer to 175, and I'm going to hit an 8-iron, and I have to make myself hit the shot. I've got to commit. I don't care now if I have these new clubs or not. If you're not committing to the swing, committing to the shot, it doesn't matter what clubs you're hitting. So if I pull it, I pull it. I'm just going to go right at it. See what happens. Well, it's going right at it, but I hit it off the toe a little. Yeah, hit it off the toe a little. Dadgummit. That was going right at it, which is good. I'm glad. I'm just glad it was going straight for a change. I pulled so many of them the other day that started losing a lot of confidence. The little bit of confidence that I had. So that's okay. Hit it off the toe. That's why it came up short. We'll get that under control. We'll get that fixed. Yeah, I looked at the mark the ball made on my club, and I hit it way out on the toe, so I came up way short. I knew it was going to be 10 yards short, but I'm actually about 20. It rained last night, so some of these spots out here are pretty wet. I am going to get all the mud off your ball today and just put it back where it was. All right, hitting a little sand wedge here. I'm gonna try to throw it up on top of this hill and then let it trickle down to the hole. Well, that wasn't good. I landed it where I wanted to land it, but I didn't land it with the trajectory that I wanted to land it. So it came out hot. Instead of landing up here and trickling, it skipped off the fringe and just rolled out forever down this hill. So now I've got about a 25 footer for par. Not what you want on this hole. It is not easy to make putts on this green. All right, it's gonna be a big swinging left or right putt. I really just need to get this close. Just take my medicine, try to mitigate the damage of a couple of really poor shots and just get my bogey and get out of here. It's gonna break about a foot, I think. There's a big spot out there to the left I'm gonna try to aim at and just kind of hopefully trickle it down. Okay, I missed my spot by about as much as I missed the hole by. That was a really good putt as far as speed goes, which is, I was having a lot of trouble with that the other day. So I'm happy with the speed there. I just missed my line by about 6 or 8 inches. Wasn't a very good stroke as far as the line, but it was a good stroke as far as the speed. But I got my bogey, mitigated the damage, and getting out here and going to what I think may be the hardest hole on the golf course, number 3. All right, Monday, this hole played about 200 yards. 180, it's probably, I think we're hitting from the same tee box today. It's a fairly big green for, courses around here. But from back here, it doesn't look very big. And when you're hitting long irons in, it doesn't feel very big. Playing approximately 200 yards, I'm about to hit it with this rangefinder. Let's see what happens. 205. The other day I hit a 5-iron and I pulled it and it went in the water. Today I'm just going to hit a 6-iron, and if I come up short, that's fine. A little right to left wind blowing. Holy cow. That is atrocious. All right, that's the worst shot I've hit in years. What in the world is going on with my swing? Why am I pulling it so bad? It's got to be the Wii Golf, because I was hitting pretty good before that. Oh my gosh, okay, well, I just pulled that about 40 yards into the trees, so I'm gonna go up there and drop. That started out, I don't know if y'all can see the bunkers down there. That started out about 10 yards left of the bunkers and drew really hard. So I bet I missed my target by about 75 yards. Bad. All right, I'm dropping over here. It's, water hazards are, you can drop on the line which the ball went in to the thing, and it was hooking so hard that it started at the bunker, which is right there, and it was hooking that way. So I'm pretty sure it came over here. It's really close anyway. 75 yards. All right, I'm liking these little chips I'm hitting, or like mid-range sand wedges. That was just barely left of the pin. A little short, but that's okay. I gotta try to make that putt for my bogey. I'll see if I can get lucky. All right, well, that sand wedge definitely gets more spin than my old wedges did. I've played Callaways for years and years and years, probably close to 20, as far as wedges, Callaway wedges. I switched over this time, and you'll all find out pretty soon. what I've got in my bag right now. All right, I gotta make this for bogey. It's almost the same putt I just had on the last hole. It's probably gonna break close to a foot, left or right. Let's see if I can just die one in the hole. More importantly, I need to be able to just mitigate the damage again. Have a tap in double bogey if I miss this. Well, that was in. I think that was going in. I just didn't hit it hard enough. Did not hit it hard enough. But it was on the line. Now if I can just marry up what I did on number 2 with what I just did right there, I'll be putting perfectly the rest of the day. Bogey, double bogey. Let's see if I can get this thing turned around. I think I know why I'm pulling it so bad. It is wee. It's definitely the wee. The way I swing in wee is I only swing my arm. I use one hand, one arm, and I don't rotate my hips much at all. And I feel like that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not rotating my hips, so when the club face gets to the ball, it's absolutely closed down. So let's just see if I can just make the adjustment back to playing regular golf. I know it's crazy. A lot of y'all are probably joking on me about how's the wee gonna mess up your golf game? Well, you're getting a pretty good idea, because before this I will never pull the ball that bad. Rotate your hips there. Let's see. There we go. I really tried to whip my hips through it that time, and I hit it way straighter with a slight little draw, which is it's the ball flight I'm looking for. So that was a much better shot. Hopefully I made it around the trees far enough where I got a shot at the green. 4-iron from where I'm hitting now. On Monday and today, not really enough club, but my next club up's a 3-wood. I gotta go find a 5-wood somewhere. Anyway, I gotta go up and over these trees, which should not be that big of a deal. I think I'm far enough back where I don't have to really worry about it. And it's 172 yards, which is really a solid 8-iron. I just gotta trust it, right? I just gotta hit it. If I don't start trusting them now, I'm never gonna start trusting them. So I'm gonna hit 8-iron. Scooping it. Golly, man, I don't know what's going on. I didn't hit that one very solid either. Hopefully I can find it. It was a little high up on the club face. I think the ball was sitting up in that rough just a little bit, and I didn't really compensate for that. I don't know, something's going on with my swing right at the moment of impact. It doesn't feel right. I got to get that straightened out. Yeah, I'm just not hitting anything solidly. I'm not compressing the ball like I should be. I don't know if I'm kind of scooping it or not. I must not be. I just don't think I'm trusting the dang irons yet. It's like I can't make myself swing. I don't know. All right, I'm short, so I'm bringing the camera up here to the green, and I'm gonna chip up with a sand wedge. I'm probably about 10 yards short of the green. Lots of green to work with, so hopefully I can nestle it down there. Got to start hitting greens and reg. This is getting very, very bad. I don't like it. Man, that's 10 feet short. Just didn't hit it again. I don't know what is going on, man. Have I lost my game forever? I'm starting to wonder. Actually, I just need to practice is what I need to do. All right, so I got about 8 feet to save my par. Let's see if I can get the speed and the line. I mean, the water's to the right. It definitely looks like it wants to go to the right, so I think I have to trust it. Just outside the left. Nice firm stroke. Nice firm stroke, Russell. Nice firm stroke. Hit the dang ball. Why are you such a wimp on putts, man? All right, if I hit it, it goes in. Of course, I decelerated once again. All right, another bogey. We are on number 5. It is a par 4. Slight dog leg to the right. You can really you can hit it hard if you want to, but you don't really have to. So I'm just going to try to do what I did on number 1 and number 2 and just let my club do the work. There's no sense in muscling up to try to hit something when you don't have to. Oh, okay. Well, I'm hitting another one because this tee box is brutal. Yep, I'm hitting another one. That is not fair. All right, number 5, par 4, dog leg to the right. Just gonna try to punch it out there. And by punch, I mean swing like a man, because I don't feel like I've been doing that, and I'm about to start. So forget about all that easy swing. That's not my game. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. Just hit it. All right, 161 yards up the hill. I'm going to hit an 8-iron, just see if I can actually hit one in the club face instead of off the top of the toe, which I've done probably 3 times already today. Forget all that stuff I said about easy swings and letting the club do the work. Don't you pay money for good clubs so that when you swing hard, they are more forgiving? Well, we're about to find out, because Russell's going 100% the rest of the way. All right. Good news is, not a duck hook. Made a slight adjustment in the ball position, and that fixed the hook. So Bad thing is I overdid it, so I kind of pushed it. So I'm probably in the bunker up there. Yep. Another very poor approach shot, but at least I figured something out on that swing. So I've got about 25 yards to this pin. I'm gonna try to hit it out of this bunker, and these bunkers they have no sand in them. So if I hit it and it is like hard pan, I'm probably not gonna take that shot. I'm gonna drop it out and hit it again. If it's fluffy down there, that's fine. I'll hit it. All right, it came out of there pretty good. The distance control was perfect. It went a little left off the club face, which is okay. You know how that works. You aim a little left for the blast. Sometimes the ball goes along your line of your feet instead of when you have the club face open, going along where the club face is aiming, which probably means I kind of turned the club in my hand on the way down, close the club face a little bit, and then it goes a little left, but it's okay. So we are working with that same putt I've had the whole day. About 8 to 10 feet, left or right break. And I haven't made one yet. But at some point they have to fall, right? I mean, I can't actually tell if it's gonna break left or right. That hill that the camera's on is going this way. The cup appears to be very flat, but it has to want to go a little bit to the right. So I'm just gonna hit it like I did on the last hole. Left edge. This time I'm gonna try to actually hit the stinking ball and see if I can get it there. Okay. I hit it exactly where I was aiming and an exact right speed. That was a really good putt. It was just a bad read, but I did say it looked like it was supposed to break to the right, but the cup was sitting in a position that made it look like it may have been straight, and subtle breaks out here, or in this case, when it looks like a subtle break, it goes straight, and I should know that by now. Anything that doesn't look like it's gonna break, just hit it straight. Another bogey. I gotta get this thing turned around quick, or this round's gonna be worse than it was on Monday, which I never in my life would have expected to happen. I have a full round of these new wedges. I mean, these new clubs. It's okay. All right, number 6, par 5, long. Got to hit a little baby cut here. It's easy to hit it into the water if you don't. That was probably my best swing of the day. I hit that little baby cut just like I wanted to. Should be out there in the fairway. And that should give me a choice about whether to go for this green in 2 or not. The way I've been hitting, I should not. But I don't usually do the smart thing in golf. So what do you do when you're 255 to 65 yards out over a gigantic oak tree, water left, can't go right because the grass is high, the chances of finding the ball over there are very slim? I am currently 1, 3, 4, 5 over par through the first 5 holes. Do I care at this point whether I yank a ball in the water or hit it out of bounds? Or do I just go for glory here? I think you all know the answer to that. 3 wood it is, and I am ripping it. And short is okay, little long is okay. A tad bit to the right. I've probably got 15 or 20 yards right that I can miss. Left is dead. So it's not much room, but here we go. Holy moly, it's going right at it. I don't think it's going to get there, but okay, that's as good as I could have possibly expected to hit that. Kind of unexpected the way things have been going, but let's see if we can go find it. It should be a little short. So I'm a little short and left. It hit up near the green and kind of trickled down the thing. That's how close I am to the water. There's not much room. I could probably only had about 10 or 12 yards and then just missed the bunker too. So see if I can just chip this bad boy up here and get it in there somewhere for my birdie. Come on. Oh, it almost hit the hole. I gave it a shot. Probably about, I don't know, six feet or so for a birdie. Finally have a right to lefter. Let's see if I can make that. Okay, it's a little, it's about 10 feet. Man, I gotta practice. That's all there is to it. I can't just come out here and expect to play well. About 10 feet, right to left. Let's just go ahead and make this birdie and let's get this thing turned around. Come on. Oh! I really thought that was about to fall in. Almost the entire ball was over the hole. I don't know how that didn't fall in, man. Dadgummit. All right, well, at least it was a par.